Giulia Dore. I'm a research fellow at the University of Trento, and I'm a lawyer. I work within Working Package 5, which is about GLAM stakeholders. In our work, we engage and we work closely with the people and entities working in the GLAM sector, meaning the galleries, libraries, archives, and museums. What we realize is that despite being within this broader category, they all have different needs and expectations. We wanted to clarify the regulatory framework for digitization, looking in particular at copyright law. Indeed, they are trying to transform their mission to some extent. They are trying to engage with digitization, but this is not always easy. In fact, they encounter many barriers, and some of these barriers are related to copyright. We wanted to show our stakeholders that copyright law is not to be considered only a barrier. We wanted to elucidate, to make it simple, and to make it easier to understand. But we also wanted to show the opportunities of open access and open policies in general. From our work, there are a few policy recommendations that stem. And one of them is that we recommend to clarify the regulatory framework for copyright. There are many rules, but these rules sometimes are too vague or are too strict, so they are not easy for our stakeholders. They sometimes don't understand, but mostly they don't know how to apply these rules. On top of that, we believe that policy makers should always remember that cultural heritage is and have a public value. So the public domain should be always safeguarded and enhanced, and this should be reached also through legislation. We also advise to clarify the relationship between copyright and cultural heritage laws, because in many cases they are conflicting. And also we encourage policymakers to clarify the relationship between copyright and data protection laws. Ultimately, we aim at making clear that it's important to build a balanced regulatory framework considering the needs and expectation of the different stakeholders. So we encourage to engage and to listen to their to what they say, but also to guide them towards the digital transformation, providing clear and not ambiguous legal tools. I would say that our stakeholders perceive the copyright only in negative terms. So they perceive it as a barrier. But in our work, we wanted to elucidate copyright law and explain how they can actually use it. And so even respecting the principles and the norms of copyright, they can still operate and digitize and engage with digitization. But what we also discover, especially in our empirical analysis, is that legal barriers are not really the only obstacles toward the development of digitization. In fact, there are also organizational and financial barriers that should be taken into careful consideration. And this is certainly a step forward for this research, something that has to be tackled. You can check out our deliverables that are published in open access on Zenodo, but you can also have a look at the reCreating Europe platform that contains a lot of useful material.